Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fleet Command, and this time we'll hopefully be starting the Kuril Islands campaign. So I made an attempt last week to run this mission, and I got a decent chunk of the way in. I had protected my carrier battle group, sunk multiple Russian submarines, destroyed an airbase, destroyed multiple attacking Russian aircraft, and counterattacked against their opposing battle group, and the game crashed. And I did all that in, I think it was only like 35 minutes. So we were, and with only one loss of a Tomcat that decided to fly into the ground. It wasn't even a cold cat. He's just like, I'm gonna pump my afterburners and face plant into the ground. So we were on a roll, and then the game crashed. So hopefully today will go as well as far as what I'm able to accomplish, and not on the technical side. Hopefully it goes better on the technical side. But anyways, the final campaign mission, Kuril Island. Campaign region for Kuril Islands. Japan has established a major seabed mining operation 20 nautical miles west of the island of Kunashiri. Kunashiri is claimed by Japan but occupied by the Russians.
This is Andrea Gray reporting from the Kuril Islands. These islands, claimed by Japan but occupied by Russians, have long been a source of territorial friction. Now it is a fight for economic survival. In an attempt to stave off economic collapse, Russia has demanded a portion of the profits from the seabed mining operation. But the Japanese are steadfast, placing Japanese Maritime Defense Force units near the site. Even now, as Russian naval forces steam towards the disputed region, American peacekeeping forces race to intercept them. We will return with more on this growing crisis as more details are known. This is Andrea Gray for JMSDF.
This is plain old piracy.
Signing off.
Russian naval air units are approaching Japanese units approximately 200 miles in closing.
Additional Japanese surface and air units have moved into the area around seabed mining site.
Japanese air units on intercept path.
Flash traffic has 2 Japanese planes hit. Unconfirmed hits on 3 Russian MiGs.
Advise Pentagon we are upgrading American Fleet Alert.
Upgrading fleet alert status.
Backfires closing on fleet. Japanese Chikugo-class frigate is hit. Japanese SAMs fired.
Russian forces have demonstrated hostile intent and are considered hostile.
Russian forces have demonstrated hostile intent and are considered hostile.
Give me an estimate on arrival of reinforcing carrier battle group.
Currently getting underway at Pearl.
Move the fleet to designated point 100 miles east of Kunashiri Island to support Japanese forces.
Alpha Bravo, you are to proceed to designated point 100 miles east of Kunashiri Island to support Japanese forces.
Man, we're going to war.
What does that guy think we've been doing this whole time? Anyways, mission tasking. You are in tactical control of all U.S. forces, which include USAF land-based aircraft and JMDF forces in the Kuril Island area of operations. You must defend your forces against attack and take control of as much territory as possible. Completion of this tasking is expected to establish stability in this region until a United Nations settlement can be negotiated. Good luck. All right, we're going to pause right away. As you can see, we have a submarine in the area. I think I had 2. Oh, I have 1 way up here. Actually, I have 3 way up here. So we have 3 Japanese submarines. Excuse me. 2 American Los Angeles improved submarines. We have a pair of Orions. We have 2 Japanese task forces, each led by a Kongo-class destroyer, and consisting of 2 Akumba-class frigates for one, and then this Asagiri-class destroyer for the other. We have airbase here, I presume. I don't know if it's friendly or hostile. Probably hostile. All right, as far as our own aircraft, I believe we have... Okay, we have a Sentry with an F-16 escort. So we do not have any carrier aircraft active. Now what we will do first is read our mission tasking and intelligence messages. Intelligence message. Hostilities between Japanese Maritime Defense Force, JMDF, and Russian forces have broken out over economic rights concerning the Kuril Islands. Russian naval forces have established a formidable blockading surface and submarine units Also supported by several squadrons long-range strike aircraft based out of airfields. All right, so we're going to bring our Seahawks to alert 5. Looks like, yep, I got the same. As far as surface forces, I think I had the same as last time. We got 2 Tychos and a Perry, and we got the Carl Vinson. So first off, we're going to launch any Tomcat that's even remotely ready. We're going to launch a pair of Hornets. We're going to prep. We're going to prep 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to prep 14 Hornets for the anti-surface warfare mission right away. We'll start them off on... Actually, we're going to just launch these guys right away. I'm planning on using these Hornets as kind of a screening force against missiles because there will be a massive missile barrage. And then that'll also free up my alert 15. Let's bring those to alert 30. Prowler. Bring those to alert 15. Get a Hawkeye out. Definitely. Okay. We'll launch our 2 Vikings. That'll clear up the alert 15 slots because we're going to need them.
Green deck, get those aircraft airborne. Will do out.
All right, these guys have no embarked aircraft. You have 1.
Roger, out.
And I think at this point we'll resume and we'll see what happens. We're just going to immediately go.
Emergency emitter bearing 285.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You guys pull back. No sense in getting ourselves shot down. Let's bring on the carrier radars.
Roger out.
That way, all my aircraft are missions hot.
Roger, out. Will do. Roger, out. Welcome.
Bring me 4 Hornets to the alert 15 that we'll use for
Affirmative. Missile away. Track 1046.
all right, we have hostile submarine from that area most likely. Yep, they are launching as I expected. We do have Tomcats. We're going to bring them in for an attack on the destroyer. All right. I'm going to send this guy here to start intercepting. Bring the Tomcat up to start intercepting forces. We can see all 3 of those appear to be hostile aircraft.
Roger, out.
Conduct a wide search for now.
It's history. Taking track 1044. Roger, out. Missile away. Track 1044. It's history.
Yeah, no way that's going to be neutral. At this point, this area's been hot for a while.
Can do, out. Roger.
All right.
Roger, out.
Let's set up a small exclusion zone in front of the carrier battle group.
Weapon away.
You, I want
1045. It's toast.
intercept those
1038. Affirmative. Will do.
from high altitude, if you please. He's going to run low on fuel pretty fast because I'm just going to let him afterburn, but that's fine. We'll let you also
Will do. Affirmative. Out.
follow up. We see they've launched more aircraft, probably fighters trying to screen their attack.
Roger.
Let's bring you back and you back.
Missile away. Track 1045. It's history. Killing track 1035. Affirmative. Weapon away. Track 10. Take track 10.
All right, they're getting closer than I would like.
Will do. Roger. Out.
But I think we will
Out.
fend them off. Definitely bring you up.
Can do. Can do. Roger.
All right. Thought I launched another Viking. You're on search. That's where I want you. There you are.
Can do. Roger. Out.
All right. Two of those Hornets might be the.
Track 103.
I want an immediate exclusion radius around carrier battle group. So we have another batch of missiles coming in from here.
Missile away. Track 105.
We can be pretty confident there's a hostile Oscar class submarine there at this point. Launch me 2 more Tomcats, launch the Hawkeye. And for our next stage,
Birds away.
give me
Track 104.
2 Hornets.
Permission to launch aircraft. Will do. Out.
All right.
Affirmative. Out. Will do. Out. Will do. Roger. Out. Will do. Roger. Out.
All right. You guys
Can do.
proceed
Roger.
to that
Out.
point.
Engage track 1049. Roger.
AMRAAM's out.
Track. I've got him. Taking track 1048.
All right. We got flankers.
Roger. Out. I've got him. Taking track 1047.
Um.
Out. Will do.
I'm-
Track 1039.
All right. Now, do you have?
Track 1050. It's toast. Take track 1047. Roger. Out. Missile away. Track 1.
Come on. I know I have more Tomcats out.
I've got him. Killing track 1047. Can do. Out. Birds away. Track 1. Roger. Birds away. Track 1. Out. Birds away. Track 1. Emergency emitter. Bearing 3, 2.
All right. Come on. Come on.
Roger. Out.
Give me another Tomcat.
Engaging
Might be
track
wasting
1,
Phoenixes, but that's
0,
okay. I need them
Weapon away.
to
Track
turn back.
048. Killing track 11050. Will do.
Hornets, green.
Track 105. Birds away. Track 1058. Track 147. Emergency racket. Bearing.
All right, we got one down.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we have a lock on the hostile submarine. Engage.
Engage track 1023.
Maintain search pattern.
Can do. Roger. Out. Weapon away. Track 105. Affirmative.
All right. These are adders. We'll leave those be for now.
Splash track 1. Can do. Birds away. Track. Emergency emitter bearing. Will do. Roger. Out.
All right, once this clusterfuck is dealt with,
Cannot comply. Out. It's toast. Take track 1070. Can do. Out. Will do.
all right, let's get.
Hit history. Engaging track 1.
All right, he's launched one more batch of missiles, but I don't expect them to amount to much. The Mark 50 should do its job.
Birds away. Track 1058. It's toast. Engage track 1068. Roger. Affirmative. Out. Weapon away. Track 1039.
All right. I think we can
Track
safely conclude that.
1069.
All right, launch everything you got.
Track 1030. Will do. Out. Affirmative.
All right, come down to lower altitude level 2.
Roger. Out. Weapon away. Track 1040. Track 1070.
Oscar class submarine sunk.
Track 1068. Killing track 1069. Roger. Out. Birds away. Track 1069. I've got him. Engage track 1.
Now these AMRAAMs aren't going to be super effective against
Birds Birds away. Track
these missiles, but if it removes the need for even one.
Take track 1078. Will do. Out. Proceed to base. Affirmative out.
All right, we got hostile aircraft Phoenix.
Field track 1080. Roger. Can do. Taking track 108. Birds away. Affirmative out.
All right, I let these guys go for too long.
Engage track 1030. Will do. Out. Weapon away. Track 103. Weapon away. Track 107. Taking track. Missile away. Track 103. Weapon away. Track. Engage track 1.
All right, so that should be the next nearest force. All right, we have light up the Congos. They are
Roger. Out.
locking onto the Japanese.
Weapon away. Track.
It looks like he did fire some standard missiles. He got a little aggressive there, so may as well bring them up. The Russians know where that group is.
Weapon away. Track.
Are these all shipwrecks? Yeah.
Kill track 1068. Can do. Missile away. Track 1. Engaging track 1.
All right.
1068. Roger. Out. Will do. Affirmative out. Birds away.
Got him.
Track 1077. Taking track 10.
All right, clear out.
Will do. Roger. Out. Roger. Destroyed. Track 1080.
All right.
Cannot comply. Out.
Oh, it's a missile, huh?
1081.
All right, we do have mines on radar, so the Russians have mined something or other.
Will do. Roger.
Oh,
Out.
get out of there.
Can do. Out. Can do. Roger. Out.
They did launch a kitchen. I think this, yeah. All right. So things have calmed down for the moment, at least. We can probably turn these guys around.
113. Will do. Birds away. Track 1.
The advantage now, too, is
Missile away. Track. Engaging track 1039. Roger. Out.
with that Japanese group active, they are
Plate out.
taking missiles that would be going towards our carrier battle group. So that will help us extend our standard missile supply, since we can kind of bring theirs into play and lessen the load on ours.
3-2. Affirmative. Birds
right.
away. Track 1.
Let's bring these Hornets up front.
Will do. Roger. Out. Can
All
do.
right.
Roger. Out.
Evasive maneuvers away. It looks like we have some damage to the Grisha, none to the Glitchme.
Will do.
Where's your buddy?
Taking track 1142. Will do. Roger. Out.
We have another wave of Russian aircraft.
Track 373. Will do. Out.
Wait. AMRAAM. Phoenix. So you guys
Will do. Out. Missile
head
away.
there.
Track
You.
142.
All right, you two.
Can do. Roger. Out.
Head this way. All right, do we have any Hornets? You return the base.
Can do.
You're on your way there.
It's history. Taking track 112.
All right, let's throw.
Missile away. Track 1129. It's toast. Take track 1137. Taking track 1134. Will do. Kill track. Weapon away. Track 39. It's history. Kill track.
All right, you're out of Phoenix missiles. Return the base.
Return to home plate.
Looks like we got a fencer. It's not a bad start. All right. They're transiting. It looks like we got this mess of shipwrecks more or less done.
Affirmative out. Will do. Roger. Out.
Bring the Tomcats forward again. If we can take these two ships out, that opens a lot of area for us to operate in. And I think we have a solid enough ID too. We can launch.
Splash track 1142.
Okay, I'm launching 14 Hornets and 4 Prowlers.
Launch aircraft.
This is where I wish I could set kind of a rally point for them so they don't get mixed in with everyone else. But I am launching.
Will do, Roger.
Return to base.
Proceed to base. Will do, Roger. Out.
A lot of aircraft so that they may
Affirmative.
they will
Return to base. Will do, Roger.
we're gonna hit back at the Russians. I can't speak all of a sudden.
History. Engaging track 1152. Out. Will do, Roger. Out. Birds
All right, they got another, probably a flanker
156.
coming in to try to
Out.
clear our Tomcats and Hornets out of the skies. All right, what do we got here? Let's actually launch. I want another Orion. No, let's output some Orions for anti-surface warfare. Put them on alert 15. We'll use them to scout these ships out. At this point, I'm pretty certain we got most of the submarines immediately adjacent to the carrier battle group, but never hurts to all right.
Take track 1159. Affirmative. Out. Birds away. Track 1159. Kill track 1.
High priority intelligence message received.
Missile away. Track 1156.
A priority intelligence message received. There is a secret Russian special forces training facility as yet unlocated.
Kill track 1152. Missile away. Track 1153.
All right, so
Affirmative. Will do. Roger. Out.
let's send them there. I'm gonna try not to forget about them. Okay, for now, I'm just going to launch. You know what? Fuck it. Let's launch all of them. That'll let us put, if we find hostiles, we can immediately lay on them. All right, sounds like the Kuznetsov has carrier operations going.
Splash track 1159. Affirmative. Out. Can do.
All right, do we have any electronic warfare aircraft? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, no. No electronic warfare aircraft that we can use to supplement our All right, you should be in harm range, right? Yeah.
It's history. Taking track 103. Track 1. Track 1. Kills. Track 1030. Will do. Missile away. Track 1030. I got him. Kills. Track 1030. Will do. Cannot comply. Out.
What? A Grumble Sam? Oh, you must have gotten a little too close. That's fine. And return to base.
1030. Can do. Out. Return to home plate. Affirmative. Out.
Yep, as I knew they would start shooting, so I want to hopefully get them out of glitch range. Whatever range that may be.
Engaging track 1166. Roger. Weapon away.
Looks like we'll get some hits with harms this time. Although maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, at the very last second. Hopefully the Maverick will at least soften up the Grisha 3 here.
Will do. Roger. Out. It's history. Take track 1029. Will do. Roger. Out. Missile away. track 1029. Cannot killing, track 1029. Will do, roger, out. Missile away, track 1. Take track 1029. Will do, out. Hits toast, kill, track 1029. Roger.
All right, we'll try and soften them up with some Mavericks. It's kind of a risky gamble there. Rumble. Okay, yeah, pull back for now. And I kind of let these guys get away from me. I assume these are all part of my strike force, so follow everyone else. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, so that should be all 18 aircraft for that strike package. All right, did I light these guys up? I think I did. Oh, I missed you.
Will do, out. Will do.
And I didn't finish you. All right, we got some good hits.
Engage track 10.
And hopefully the Mavericks will provide additional distractions for his missiles as the harpoons close in.
Missile away, track 1029.
Return to base.
Returning to base. Roger.
And actually, we're going to save here real quick because I've learned my mistake. And things are going really, really well. And I would prefer they keep going really, really well.
Missile away, track 1. Birds away, track 9.
Pull off.
5, 4.
You turn around and shoot them down.
2, 5, 4. Roger. Missile away.
This is a flanker-free air zone.
Kill track 1, 2, 6, 0. Will do, out. Birds
All
away,
right.
track 1. Can do, roger, out. Roger, out.
So their grumble, at least in this era, is probably pretty equivalent to our SM2 in terms of range. But I think the radars... Oh, it's his weapon system? Oh, okay, there's the Sea-Wiz kicking in. But they...
Proceed to base. Roger. I've got him. Engaging.
Yeah, they're equivalent in terms of range. They should be easier to jam with our prowlers, though.
1029. Can do. Roger, out. Destroyed. Track 1, 2, 5, 4.
Yep, there's another Su-33.
Birds away.
All right, here comes the harpoons. If those don't make it in, they should at least open up a hole for that Maverick, depending on how far behind it is. They aren't quite synced up like I was hoping. Well, there's one. Oh yeah, we're gonna get hits. Oh yeah, he's gone. He's gone. All right, so that I don't think he had. Oh, I can't look at the info now that he's dead. I don't think he had anti-ship missiles, or otherwise I think he would have launched them already. But all right, how many more? Okay, he's got plenty.
Cannot comply.
Rumble. What is he trying? Oh, it's gonna glitch, isn't it? Oh, fucking shit. All right, well. Where are...
Weapon away. Track 1, 2, 7, 3. Roger. Affirmative, out. Will do. Roger, out.
Did I...
Can do, out.
You know what? Just hit low altitude. Maybe that'll reduce our chances of getting detected.
Kill track 1, 2, 7, 7. Roger, out.
Up, we have
Engage track 1, 2, 7.
someone who thinks they're a hot shit.
Birds away. Track 1, 2, 7, 8. Will do. Out.
So the trick here is we're going to have to get
Affirmative. Out.
our prowlers within range, which at this point,
Will do. Out.
everyone is going to speed up and use afterburners. I don't think we have to go that far to, you know, to really get
Affirmative. Missile away. Track 1, 2.
to really get within launch range. So the faster we can do that and start jamming them, the better things are going to be for us. She is not conducting flight ops. Yeah, see, they're already launching
Rocket bearing 3, 3, 2.
at,
It's history. Birds away. Track 2, 7, 6.
oh, I thought I had launched on him, but I guess not.
2, 3, 7, 4, 1. Emergency rocket bearing 3, 4, 0. Emergency emitter bearing.
All right.
Will do. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's send our strike package up.
1, 2, 7, 8 is history.
All right, your history. But yeah, you can see the, you know, much like our Hornets, they can unleash a shit ton of AMRAMs very quickly.
3, 4, 3.
How much fuel you got? A surprising amount.
Classified track 1, 1, 5, 1. Will do. Roger. Out.
I think these are definitely hostile. Where is...
It's toast. Engage track 1, 2, 7, 0. Out. Can do. Out. Splash track 1, 2, 7, 6.
All right. I thought...
Emergency rocket bearing 3, 4, 3.
All right.
Weapon away. Track 1. Will do. Out. Roger. Out.
Slow down. I don't think those grumbles are going to get to us.
Returning to home plate. Can do. Roger. Out.
Anyone here? AMRAM.
Using track 1, 2, 7.
Oh, we're doing, okay, he's doing better than last time.
1, 2,
But last time I also had 2 Russian Oscars I had to deal with, so...
9. Out. Taking station. Will do. I got him. Engage track 1.
At this point, they're probably going to try to disrupt our strike package.
Weapon away. Track 1, 2, 9, 4.
Okay, yep, she's still conducting flight ops. Let's get, here, you've got one more Phoenix left, so we can send you when they launch the second one. She should be just about out of, whatchamacallit.
Will do. Out.
Flankers. She only has like 18 or so, I think.
Birds away.
Give me 2 more Tomcats, load up 2 on the Alert 5, put the rest on Alert 15.
Aircraft. Affirmative. Out.
I want to start dedicating some over here and forcing them to scramble from their air bases so we can knock those aircraft down. Because honestly, the base here... Oh, I actually forgot about them. I forgot about the Orions I launched. But they're a little far out to really do a ton for...
Can do. Out. Affirmative. Out. Affirmative. Out.
All right, so what'll probably happen first is our Hornets are going to get within harm range and they will saturate their defenses with harm missiles, and then we'll launch the harpoons to follow up. And by then, I'm hoping the prowlers, which are slower, they are slower, but hopefully they'll be able to get in the harm range, loose their harm missiles, and then we can...
Track 1, 2, 9, 6.
All right, they got more carrier ops being conducted, so we gotta hurry to make this next round. But I'd like to get them all in range. Yeah, you see, the prowlers can manage just shy of Mach 1.
8, 9.
The Hornets are managing Mach 1.5. All right, so he's being a grumble. You return the base. You come down a little bit. All right, 2 F-14s.
Will do. Roger. Out.
Send them over that way.
Can do.
Do I have another? I just sent one south.
I got him. Killing track. 1, 2, 9, 9. Can do. Weapon away.
We're gonna have to commit to this one.
9, 9.
Looks like she's got another aircraft ready to launch. Because I think... Well, yep. There's her flanker launching. Oh, come on. Phoenix missile, go.
It's history. Take track. 1, 3, 0, 4. Will do.
Come on, almost in range.
3, 0, 4. It's history. Take track. 1, 0.
All right, pop up and attack.
Affirmative out. Missile away. It's track. 1, killing track. 1, 0, 4, 3. Roger. Missile away. Track. 1, track. 1.
All right.
4, 3.
Break and retreat.
Roger out.
The rest of you evade
Will do. Can do.
for now. This should at least occupy their air defenses for a little bit, I think.
Cannot comply.
Okay.
Will do. Out. Will do.
Oh, you didn't launch all your HAR missiles.
Track 1, 0, 4, 3.
New tasking message.
Returning to home plate. Affirmative. Out.
All right. The other disadvantage of their systems is much like the U.S. Navy. I think they're limited in terms of
Can do.
fire directors.
Roger. Out. Kill track.
Oh, come on.
0, 4. Track 1, 1, 5, 1. Identified as hostile air. 0, 4, 3. Engage track.
All right.
0, 4.
Well, engage. Why the fuck was he on a escort mission
Will do. Roger. Out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Out.
without AMRAAMs?
Returning to home.
Turn the
plate.
base.
Roger.
Get me F-15s right now. Okay, at least get me F-16s for anti-aircraft warfare.
1, 0.
You make best speed away from the,
1. Affirmative. Out.
they're definitely going for,
Kill track.
make best speed.
5, 1. Affirmative. Out. Emergency rocket bearing 3.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. We won't get our arms off right away, but
Affirmative. Out.
commence jamming.
Will do. Affirmative. Out. Affirmative. Out.
All right, we got a hit on the Kirov.
It's history. Engaging track 1, 0, 4, 1. Weapon away. Weapon away. Track 1. Engaging track 1. Weapon away. Track 1. Roger. Out. Weapon away. Track 1. Engage track 1, 0, 4.
All right, do I have...
Missile away. Track 1. It's toast. Engage track
You guys intercept.
3, 1, 6. Will do. Roger. Out.
You still have an AMRAAM.
Engage track 1, 3, 1, 6. Will do.
And you have an AMRAAM. You guys gotta do a little self-defense here.
It's toast. Engage track.
These should be the last of their flankers.
1, 3, 1, 8. Weapon away. Track 1, 3, 1, 6. Engaging track 1, 3, 1, 8. Out. Return to home.
All right, return to base.
Total hydraulic system.
Damn it.
failure. Losing altitude.
Is he gonna pop a shoot? All right, we have a shoot. All right, well. Okay. That'll save them for now. Got 2 grumbles coming in.
Taking track. 1, 2, 7. Will do. Missile away. Track. Weapon away. Oh, track. Kill track. 1, 2, 7. Roger, out.
1, 2, 3. We might lose another here. Okay.
Taking track. 1, 0, 4.
Dissolve.
Weapon away. Track. 1, 0, 4, 3. Missile away. Track. 1, 0, 4, 3. It's history. Killing track. 1, 0, 4, 1. Out. Missile away. Track. 1. Kill track. 1, 0.
All right, these are harms. Coming in really low, but...
Track. 1, 0, 4, 1. Splash track. 1, 3.
All right, we got one of their flankers on the deck there. And we got more coming in. What do you got? Return to base.
Will do.
Return to base.
Missile away. Track. 1, 0, 4, 1. Engaging track. Weapon away. Track. 1, 0, 4, 1. Missile away. Track. 1. Track. 1. Taking track. 4, 1. 4, 1. Affirmative. Missile away. Track. 1, 0, 2, 7. Returning to base. Missile away. Track. 1, 0, 2, 7. Missile away. Track. 1, 0, 2, 7.
Ooh. Yeah. That cruiser's out of the fight.
Returning to base. Affirmative. Returning to base. Affirmative. Weapon away. Return to home plate. 0, Roger. 1. Returning to base. Affirmative out.
All right, I think most of our
Returning to home plate.
strike force has been expended at this point. If you're on patrol, jam the next target. You guys return to base. I don't think we'll have to deal with too many more. Return to base.
Emergency racket bearing 3.
All right, we got.
Affirmative out. Can do, Roger, out. Will do, out.
We do have a hostile ship there. Looks like both of our. All right, he's way too far up. All right.
Can do, out. Can do, out. Will do, Roger, out.
F-16s are on their way. They have Frogfoots doing gun runs.
Returning to base, out.
Oh, come on. I know I have.
Taking station, will do. Proceeding to base, affirmative.
Return to base. Here we go. You got a Phoenix left.
Kill track 1, 5, 9, 5. Affirmative out.
All right, we got multiple good hits on the Kuznetsov.
Track 1, 5, 9, 5.
And it looks like we have more harpoons coming in. Looks like they're curving in to attack. Is the Azov? Where is the Azov? All right, we lost. I didn't see where that aircraft was that we lost. Oh yeah, she's done for. Sounds like we took out a helicopter she was prepping to serve for additional missile defense. There we go. Yeah, boy. Control. Jam. Control. Okay, we still got, Why? Why the fuck are you... So that's what's going on.
Destroyed track 1595.
Return to base.
Will do.
All right.
I've got him. Taking track. One.
Max speed.
One. Affirmative.
All right. We got another Tomcat launched.
Kill track 1596. Can do out.
All right. Move your search further north. Now that we're occupying the area that we were originally going to search.
Roger out. Out.
I need you to head north. You'll head north. Anyone?
Can do.
You're still jamming.
Weapon
You're
away.
still jamming.
1596.
Oh, I wonder if one of the
Killing track 1596.
guys may as well make yourselves useful. All right, we got a shit ton heading for the Kirov here. And for some reason, her Sea Whiz isn't engaging, so a fish in a barrel, I guess.
Weapon away. Track 1151.
Sounds like someone's prepping to launch another helicopter. I don't know if it was the Kirov or another ship.
Situation report copied.
I have sank your battleship. Okay, that should free up one of the prowlers. Yep, you're... Here we go.
Will do. Out.
They have a destroyer and another cruiser left. So I think I've missed some messages, so let's check them out. High priority intelligence message received. Okay, we got new intelligence message copied. Russian Kuznetsov aircraft carrier has been confirmed sunk. Situation report copied. The Russian Kirov class guided missile cruiser has been sunk. New tasking message received. Launch an airstrike against the Russian airport located at latitude 4639 north and longitude 14319 east. What is it? 36149 north? That's... No, that can't be right. 44... As far as battle assessment goes, we're at 54% right now. Kirov sunk, Russian carrier sunk. We just gotta destroy the Special Forces facility and we'll have won. Our loss... We lost 2 Hornets. One was due to stupidness. 4639 north. $46.39. Ah, that's way far out. Okay. Well.
Kill track 1034. Will do. Roger. Out. Missile away. Track. Take track 1034. Affirmative. Out. Missile away. Track. Kill track 103.
Time the counterstrike.
Missile away. Track 103. Full take assigned station. Will do. Out.
Let's see.
1151 is his. Take track 2084.
Okay, that was a MiG-31.
Roger. Roger.
You know what? Actually, you
Can do. Can do. Out. Affirmative.
you come over here. You're out of fuel just about.
Roger. Out.
You can return to the station.
Roger.
These, I think, should be merchants. These Grishas will be annoying, but we can use Maverick spam on them.
Away. Track 2084.
Let's see. You're about out of fuel, so why don't you return the base? We got hordes of aircraft returning the base, or that should be returning the base.
Proceed to base. Can do. Roger. Out. Roger.
All right, I want you to focus your efforts up there.
Roger. Out.
Same here now. We've opened some airspace. Let's try to just clear the ocean grid by grid. Before you return the base, knock out that last helicopter.
141, affirmative, out. It's history. Killing track 1033.
All right, commence jamming operations.
Kills track 1042. Roger, out. Weapon
Commence
away.
jamming operations.
Affirmative, out.
Now we can bring these guys up to launch their harm missiles. Let's focus in on the cruiser.
Track 1033. Can do. Missile away. Track 1. It's history. Take track 1033. Will do. Out. Return to
The
base.
destroyer, I'm not as worried about.
Killing track 1042. I've got him. Engaging track 1033. Out. Missile away. Track 2141.
All right. You guys
Out. Will do.
veer off that way for now.
Out.
Let's prep a new strike force. Let's have a mixed group of Hornets. That'll give us a few more Mavericks and Harms to really go after these guys.
Proceed to base. Will do. Roger. Track
042.
It's history. Killing track 1042. Out. Returning to base. Roger. Out.
All right. Oh, he might be the one that auto-returned the base.
Will do. Roger. Weapon away. Track 1033.
All right, we got our other Prowler. Ooh, good hits on you.
It's toast. Engage track 1042. Roger. Returning to home plate. Can do. Destroyed. Track 2141.
All right, another helicopter sunk.
Proceeding to base. Can do. Out.
And no, you can return the base. We'll let these guys handle it. Unless, no, okay. You can handle it. They're pretty crippled at this point.
I've got him. Take track 3.
Varyeg has 20% damage. The Bezrufini has 30% damage. Alright, this is gonna fuck up recovery operations a bit. But let's launch that strike package.
Aircraft airborne. Wilco out.
Return to home plate. Can do. Roger. Out.
All right, we don't need you anymore. Let's save again. Well, I will point out last time it had crashed by now. All right. He's still got some strong point defenses. Harms are going in strong. All right, good hits, 60% damage. He might be out of this fight pretty soon. The Varyeg is certainly doing a lot better. We do have a couple harpoons closing in on him now. He's deployed chaff. We'll see if... I don't think I've ever actually seen chaff deployed from a surface vessel work in this game. It almost seems more cosmetic than anything. All right, they destroyed the harpoons, but... we got more harms coming in on this guy. heard 3 explosions, yet I only saw 1 tick of damage, but...
Missile away, track 2, 1, 4, 3.
Pull out of there.
Return to base, roger. I've got him. Kills, track 2, 1, 4, 3. Will do, out. Returning to home plate, can do. Roger.
Alright, I think the worst is probably over. You all return to base.
Home plate, can do.
They're effectively crippled at this point. I don't see them
Can do, out. Can do, out. Will do, out. Affirmative,
doing
out.
much. Actually,
Affirmative.
head there. We'll attack from the island.
Will do.
You guys have your... Okay, you got your radars on. Sonar buoys we don't need on yet. So let's take some time to recover from that operation. Well, I don't think we're in harpoon range, are we? No. I was going to say maybe some surface-launched harpoons could end this, but... all 3 of these guys are engaged, so I don't know if they're actually engaging anything or if it's just them being them. Because we've seen before in the after-action reports where submarines will get locked on the engage order despite there being no hostiles nearby. So you can never be too sure with... Oh, I suppose the F-16s are supposed to represent... well, I suppose let's look at our 59%. Nope, they're American. Interesting. I thought maybe they were just there to represent the F2 because they didn't want to make a separate unit for the F2, but no. I believe all these are American, and the only Japanese forces I have control over are the ships. So this is obviously going to be our next target. We'll send in some prowlers to jam and probably some hornets just to conduct surgical strikes. These are likely another hostile task force that we'll have to deal with. These may be civilian shipping. They may be hostile. We'll send our Orions on patrol outside the Kuril Islands to determine that once they verify that these guys are merchants. Yeah, you're on engage too. I suppose what we should be doing now is let's move 4 Vikings to alert 15, and we'll launch them once they're prepped up to help with anti-submarine warfare efforts. And we can compress time a little here. We're going to have a lot of POWs after this. And it looks like potentially both of the aircraft that were destroyed, the pilots were able to bail out, which would mean we took no losses. Effectively, I mean, we lost 2 airframes, but 0 personnel losses. This will also give us some visibility on, like, I expect these to have SAM sites that they're going to, oh yeah, you're hostile. Civilians don't launch helicopters. Civilians are good little boys who do what they're told. Why are you switching back to on patrol? Go home, you absolute fuck nuggets.
Proceed to base.
Wave to the civvy. Hi, civvy. Good luck with your fishing. Don't drain the ecosystem.
Can do, out. Roger.
Oh yeah, we got confirmation of hostile SAM sites. Here we go.
Killing track 2-4-2-7. Roger, out. Birds away, track 2-4-2-7.
All right.
Will do, out. Will do, out. Affirmative, out. Identify track 1022. Identify track.
Ooh, a little close for comfort there.
Can do. Roger, out. Affirmative, out.
All right, we'll start sending them north. let's set up another strike package to go after the remnant of the Soviet task force, or the Russian task force there too. I think we should only need 3 Hornets configured for anti-surface warfare, but we'll see. All right, they're in leg pursuit now. We might have to launch a second Tomahawk strike. Fuck, the Japanese don't. That is a mistake, I believe. As of when this game was made, as part of their mandate to like not have offensive weapons per their constitution, Japanese Aegis destroyers did not have Tomahawk land attack missiles because they were seen as an offensive capability. Now, granted, it wasn't much of a restriction. I think it was mainly they didn't have like the control hardware installed for it. Something that would be relatively easy to insert in the future, and I think they are doing that now. As I want to say, I remember reading somewhere that they lifted the restrictions on those. But when this game was made, they did not have that hardware, and they would not have equipped Tomahawk missiles. But with how weakened this salvo is, I don't trust them to get through the aircraft that they'll doubtlessly send up to intercept the missiles. So actually, while you guys are here,
ID track 1, 0, ID track 4,
let's get some IDs going. It looks like whatever this ship is doesn't have any long-range missiles. I mean, they're 10 nautical miles out, and we don't see any missile fire, so. All right, let's launch some additional Hornets from the Vinson.
Kick that aircraft off the deck.
Where's my other strike package? Okay, they're almost there.
Out. Roger, out. Will do.
Commence
Roger, out.
drop to altitude. Meanwhile, let's
Emergency emitter. Track 1, 0, 2, identified as neutral surface.
okay. Oh, we don't have the prowlers back yet. Okay. So another FFL, which would be anti-submarine. Not too worried about them. And yeah, this was a merchant as I expected. Did I launch a huge amount of Vikings, or did I just... Oh no, I only put them on alert. Well, let's launch 2. We'll keep the other 2 in reserve for now. All right.
Affirmative. Track 1, 0, 2, 2. VID as neutral surface.
Neutral as expected.
Track 1, 0,
Okay, you're a
1.
civilian. That
Neutral
complicates
surface.
things.
New intelligence message received.
All right. Anyone else? New intelligence message received. There's an enemy minefield located in the vicinity of latitude 4325 north, longitude 14603 east. Keep your ships 3 miles away from this position. Well, yeah, we kind of figured that. We're about 5 miles away now, but what are their orders? Are they going to stay? It looks like they'll stay away. Actually, what am I doing?
Engaging track 1, 0, 2, 6. Roger, out.
You guys have harpoons. Go for it.
1, 0, 2, 6. Engaging track 1, 0, 2, 6. Roger, out.
Actually, you return to base.
Proceeding to base. Out. Affirmative, out. Hit toast. Taking track 1025. Will do. Roger, out. Weapon away. Track 1. I've got 0. Engage track 1026. Will do, out. Take track 1025. Can do, out. Kills track 102.
Okay, why are you all vectoring away? Come on.
Roger, out. I've got him. Engaging track 1026. Roger, out. Out.
Why are you broken?
Take track 1025. Can do, out.
I appreciate the good photo ops you're giving us by flying in such close formation, but come on.
Roger, out. Hits toast. Kills track 1026.
Fine, go out over the water if that'll make you work again. All right.
Can do. Roger, out. Will do. Roger, out. Can do. Roger,
Try not to run into land too much.
Track 1025.
Actually, I don't want you there. I want you there. I don't want you there either. I haven't dealt with that ship yet, but
Can do. I've got him. Kill.
all right, we got good hits on him.
25. Roger. Hits toast. Taking track 1. Taking track 1. 0. Can do. 6. Can do. Roger. Out.
Can you at least get Mavericks on them?
Take track 1. Roger. 0. Weapon away. Track 1025.
Okay, he launched one harm.
Killing track 1026. Can do. Roger, out.
85, he's about dead.
Away. Track 1025. Engaging track 1025.
Why can you not comply?
Roger.
What the hell is your problem?
I've got him. Take track 1026. Engage track 1026. Roger.
Whatever, fine. Maverick barrage, whatever. We've done this before. It's stupid, but I'll do it again.
Affirmative. Return to base. Roger, out.
All right, there's one down. All right, he's launching another gecko.
I've got him. Engaging track 1026. Out.
All right, go in for additional launch.
Engaging track 1026.
That's a miss.
Out.
Does he have point defenses? Yes. All right. Can you launch a harm now?
Track 1026. Will do, out. Missile away. Track 1. I've got him. Take
There we go. Come on.
26. Out.
Just unload into him.
Track 1. Roger, out.
No way he's going to destroy all three of those. Or did he get... yeah, he still has one harpoon left. There we go. 51% damage.
It's history. Killing track 1026. Affirmative.
All right. He missed that one. Okay, he still has missile launch capability. Actually, you guys
Roger, out.
can go after that FFL next.
Roger.
May as well use you while you're, All right, he did take out one harpoon. But,
Track 1.
there we go.
26 is history.
All right, how is our return operations going? They are predictably terrible. That's fine. We can wait. Okay, so you... We don't want to use harms. We're going to have to... Or if we do use harms, we're going to have to launch from, like, right over that trawler. I'm going to have to think of how I want to set up this attack. I might just go for Strike Hornets and go all in on Mavericks. I think if we set up a short range... Oh, 5 miles? That might not even be enough time to... for the harpoons and harm missiles to lock on. We shall have to see. We shall see. How are you guys doing on fuel? Probably not great at this point, but not seeing any aircraft launches, which is a little curious. All right,
Will do, out.
all right, now we can start setting up a search in that area. These guys are probably close enough for harm. Oh yeah. So you two are going to attack.
Take track. 1033. Will do, out. Missile away. Track 1. I got him. Engaging track 1.
And we're feeling bold enough, we're going to follow up with Maverick attacks for additional saturation. Meanwhile, you finish off the destroyer. Oh, he didn't get a full reload there.
Engaging track 1042. Affirmative. Weapon away. Track 1042. Take track 1042.
Imagine being one of those Russian pilots, seeing the rest of your fleet get demolished after the first round.
Weapon away. Track 1033. Roger out.
All right, we're in Maverick range now.
Track 1033.
They got their chaff out. We can see the missiles starting to streak in. So first up are the harms, which will be the hardest for them to intercept due to their high speed. And it looks like their Sea Whiz is faring well enough, but we got one leaking through. There's another one that leaked through. She's at 40% damage. All right, she's locking onto the Maverick missiles now.
Engage track 1033.
We can give them some additional Maverick missiles. Drain those Sea Whiz batteries if we have to. And then that should hopefully free it up for our harpoons to come in. Those are the real heavy hitters. All right, we have one arm just harmlessly fly off. Looks like she's struck down most of the, all of the second wave of Mavericks. So we have, oh, there's the second wave. She got the first wave. I don't think anything else needs my immediate attention for the moment. So here we got a second wave of Mavericks. And those will hopefully coincide. Yep, we see the harpoons in visual ranges. So the third Maverick, ooh, second one got through. That third Maverick should roughly coincide with the, yep, here comes the third Maverick now. And the harpoons are turning in to engage. And they're all approaching from the front where she doesn't have the benefit of all those broadside Sea Whiz batteries. So I think she is done. Booyah. All right, so what do we got here? A frigate. Okay. You guys come around. I'm really nervous about this. I don't even know if they'll launch, but I guess we'll see.
Returning to home plate, out.
No, return to home
plate, can do. Roger, out.
Try to micromanage this a little bit. I think we're safe.
I've got him. Killing track 1032. Roger, out.
All right, return the base.
Return the base.
All right, they have indeed locked on to the proper target. So yeah, once we're roughly in line, I think their bore sight is narrow enough that, all right, they have launched.
Engaging track 1032. Affirmative out. Missile away. Track 1032. Cannot comply. Proceeding to base. Can do. Roger. Out.
All right.
Will do. Affirmative.
You can come around for a second pass.
Can do. Out.
All right, how many? They have 4 harpoons. Let's see, how many do they launch?
History. Taking track 1031.
Start with 6.
Can do. With history. Engage track 1031. Will do. Will do. Roger. Out. Missile away. Track.
And regroup with your buddy here. All right, we got one good hit on him. This harpoon might be enough to sink him. I might wait and see if the harpoon sinks him, if it can make it through. Nope, it did not make it through.
It's toast. Kills track 103.
Unload him.
Roger, out. Missile away. Track 1 kills track 103.
Cost efficient? No. Effective? Guarantee it.
1032. Cannot comply. Killing track 1032. Can do. Out.
All right. We did take out that other destroyer. Wow, the first wave of Tomahawks actually made it. As expected, there are SAM sites though.
Returning to base. Roger.
All right, we'll return the base
Will do.
because we're not seeing any. All right.
Missile away. Track 1032. Out.
Prep helicopters for recovery operations. We're going to start picking up all these pilots. Make sure there's Marines on board in case the rescued air crews get a little uppity. Meanwhile, we do have prowlers. Set those to alert 15.
Destroyed. Track 1032.
Turn the base.
Return to base. Can do.
All right, let's launch 2 more Orions. I think they may take forever to get on station, but I think those are going to be preferred for me just because they can stay on station a lot longer than the than the Vikings can.
1037.
All right, we got a battle damage report. Hostile airport located at latitude 4639 north, longitude 14319 east is destroyed. All right, we will. All right, so my game did crash. Fortunately, we do have this backup. Did I launch? I got to remember what I did. I lost maybe about 15 minutes progress. All right, launch the prowlers. Launch another pair of Vikings.
Aircraft airborne. Will do. Out.
And we got 2 P3s. Add 2 more to them.
Cleared for
I have
immediate takeoff.
big
Will do.
plans. You focus your efforts there. You do a broader search. The if that engagement goes like last time, the harpoon missiles should sink the frigate. So you guys can head on to your next appointment here. You can return the base. We did. Okay, yep. The base there is still destroyed. You guys return to station. Right, that was the other thing I need to start doing, is launch the Seahawks for recovery of both friendly and hostile down pilots. All right, the frigate has been destroyed. All right, what do we got? I want to search in the vicinity of where the battle group was, just in case they
Can do. Roger. Out. Will do.
just in case they had submarines accompanying the battle group.
Affirmative. Will do. Can do. Out. Will do.
We'll be launching more Vikings, don't you worry.
Out.
Here.
Will do. Roger. Out. Roger. Will do. Out.
Send them there. We'll send you here.
Can do. Out. Affirmative. Out.
Our Orion should be starting to launch right now. So let's send them in. Let's kind of try to clear up our airspace too. We don't necessarily need all of Hornet visual? From what Hornet? From him? Bull fucking shit, I say. Whatever. But yeah, we should be able to kind of heck, these guys, let's just send them back to base. If there ends up being an aerial threat, like I assume this is the super duper top secret special forces facility. If they should become a threat, if there's like another airfield that's not marked on the map or something, I'm confident we'll be able to handle it. Okay, you are still launching. Let's do curl 4, just because I don't want to redo all these plans I have set in motion. I will prep some, let's start moving you guys over the strike. There, we got some Hornets prepped there. Prep you to alert 15. You've been going for a while. Give me 2 Tomcats on alert 5, just in case. Okay, that's fine. What are you guys doing? Just patrolling? Okay, so you're the default patrols. You are searching with your sonobuoys. Yep.
Can do.
Go search that area. You're on patrol. You'll be fine for now. You're returning the base. Return the base.
Affirmative. Out.
And here we have... Looks like someone's trying to insert special forces onto the island, eh?
Roger. Out. Torpedo away. Track 102. Roger.
Alright, we maintain a search down here, but with the lack of things that I'm finding, I don't think there's really going to be much there. Focus on that area, actually. Oh yeah, he's surfacing too, look, as he's approaching. These guys, I'm just going around, having them go north, and then I'll go east for identification, just to kind of avoid that SAM site. You're getting low on fuel. I don't know why you're still out there. And we have a second wave of Orions. So we'll send them over. And actually, let's make sure. Let's put them in fuel efficiency mode for now. Cruise over there, high altitude cruise speed. Yep, Kilo. Good choice for a short-range infiltration mission. And it looks like the Mark 50 is locked on. And boom.
1, 0, 2, 4 is history. Will do.
All right. Just out of curiosity, do we have any? %, so that's enough where once our objectives are complete, that should pass us as far as passing the campaign. Since what is it, 60, 65, 75 or 80%, I think you technically need to pass the mission, as it were.
Affirmative. Roger out.
Just me being paranoid. Other than the SAM sites in Kamchatka or whatever this is. Or, no, that's not Kamchatka, is it? But other than the SAM sites surrounding that Russian base, I doubt there's really much in the way of structures. Immediate tasking: receive your order to destroy the following target within the next hour. Target identified as a Russian Special Forces training facility located at latitude 4423 north, longitude 14612 east. Beware, SAM sites are located in close proximity. 4423. Okay, yeah, that's a target. So we can launch.
Kill track 1001. Affirmative. Weapon away.
I don't know if they'll take a full hour, but that should buy us.
Proceeding to station. Out.
I didn't. Oh.
Get that aircraft
Well, get the 3 that are prepared airborne. And bring the other to alert 15. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Love how you can see the elevators bringing aircraft up to the deck. Are you on alert 15 now? There you are. Yeah, okay. So we'll have a full flight.
Return to base. Affirmative. Out.
They're searching. Yeah, these guys are almost within range.
Roger.
We'll have them speed up so we can get this done in the next hour.
Can do. Roger.
Likewise, we'll at least start sending them over here, and then they can conduct Maverick strikes. All right. When they're in range. And then give me one more Viking. I just want to search kind of a buffer zone between us and what used to be the Russian battle group.
Affirmative. Out.
And actually, we're going to save so we have those orders and those Tomahawks en route. How are we doing on fuel here? Oh, hello, hello. Damn, am I glad I decided to search that area. I was right, they did have more submarines.
It's history. Engage track 1028. Will do. Roger. Out. Weapon away. Track 102. Affirmative. Out.
All right, right, we got at least 8 pilots to pick up, so 4 per Seahawk. Ooh, good call. That's exactly what I wanted them to do.
Can do. Can do out.
All right, where are they at for altitude? I think they're gonna be enough.
Killing track 1002. Can do. Weapon away.
Come on.
Track 100. Engaging track 1002. Take track 1 do out. 03 will do. Roger out. Affirmative. Weapon away. Track 100.
All right, lots of harms coming in. We got a positive ID on this yet. Looks like he didn't pick up a ton of speed. Wish I could have dropped that Mark 50 closer, but it should be fine. All right, where is... I know I had launched... Pretty sure I launched another Viking. Did I not? Nope, you stay where you are at.
Green deck, launch aircraft.
Oh, I did launch them. Okay.
Can do out.
Well, another one won't hurt.
Killed track 1003.
All right, we got one. The Hornets will have to do with the other.
Can do. Roger out. Will do. Roger out.
We'll bring them in an afterburner.
Identify track 1.
So we can get a VID for now.
Affirmative out. Killed track 1028.
In a Kula class. That was definitely probably part of their battle group. All right, we got a positive ID. Training facility. So we'll double jam that. We're gonna double jam that that SAM site, and we should be able to doing fine on fuel. Yeah, for now we're doing good. Yeah, double jam that SAM site, and they shouldn't be able to do jack diddly squat.
Will do out.
All right, the Orions are still a ways off. We're almost in Maverick range, so we should be able to pop one on that SAM site soon enough. And then we'll just pound the we'll pound that training facility into dust.
Take track 1002. Will do. Missile away. Track 1002.
There. This is high altitude enough. It should be able to bypass the mountain.
Kill track 1002.
Sounds like it might have tried to have.
Returning to base.
Oh, I might have grabbed the wrong Hornet.
It's history. Killing track 1001. Can do. Roger out.
Tomahawks are coming in.
Track 100. Killing track 10.
All right. The where are they?
Proceed to base. Will do. Roger out.
You can return the base now.
Return to home plate. Roger.
And you can return the base now.
Out. Kill track 1001. Return to base. Affirmative. Out. Proceed to base. Can do. Return to home plate. Roger. ID track 1021. Can do out.
All right. Mission complete. Report for debrief. You should be promoted to Fleet Admiral based on your performance during this campaign. Battle damage report message received. Confirmation received that the Russian Special Forces training facility located at latitude 4423 north, longitude 14612 east has been destroyed. Over 200 personnel casualties. Well, we didn't get word of any UN settlement yet, so I definitely could report for debrief, but we're going to continue operations a little bit longer. At the very least, I want to identify these last two. Yeah, the Tomahawks are going to make sure everything's doubly dead. I want to make sure, you are engaged, so
Roger.
for my own peace of mind,
Out.
we'll divert one Orion to just being doubly sure there's nothing in his area. We'll have another
Roger, out.
2 Orions searching the area with all these submarines since they keep saying engaged. And then this last one.
Recovered pilot. Affirmative. Will do. Roger, out.
All right, so we got pilot recovered. And once these guys are done gallivanting around, we can throw them on the sub hunt too, because there's always more subs out there.
Roger, out.
All right, I'm gonna start laying down markers on where these
Track 102 is neutral surface. Classified track 102 is neutral surface.
they're turning around. We just got to make sure. Oh no, that's right. They're trying to go through the slot here, which is really stupid, but well, we might have to keep a close eye on them to make sure no one runs aground. Oh shit, he is kind of booking it actually. Get me a Viking immediately on his position and
Get those aircraft airborne out.
because I do not like how fast he's going. That's not how fast you go if you want to be stealthy. So I'm worried. I don't want him to die. Well, I mean, I have no responsibility over it since I can't see what's going on around him. I can't command him. So from that sense, I bear no responsibility. I want to know what the hell is going on.
Can do. Roger, out.
All right, you finished your search pattern, I presume, so they might be fine. All right, I just gave him a transit order.
Can do. Roger, out.
So why don't you go pick up that pilot?
Recovered pilot. Can do. Roger, out. Can do. Roger, out. Can do. Out.
All right, so let's take. We got more.
Will do. Roger, out. Affirmative. Affirmative, out.
So they each have one right now. This will be his second, third, and that's his fourth.
Down pilot on board. Out. Will do. Roger, out.
All right. Oh, we can rescue you.
Will do. Roger, out.
All right, I think they'll make it. You need a new search grid.
Can do.
Next, we'll bring you.
Roger. Pilot recovered. Out. Returning to base. Can do. Out. Out. Track 10. Roger. Out. VID as neutral surface.
All right, excellent.
Out.
Commence search operations then.
Will do. Roger. Out. Rescue down pilot out. Will do. Roger out. Can do. Roger out. Can do.
All right. So we're gonna have you grab
Will do.
you. We'll grab you
Out.
and you, and then that should be enough to return them back to base.
Roger out. Returning to home plate. Can do.
Oh, we have okay, we got two more. Two more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can do. Out.
Oops.
Can do. Roger out. Recovered pilot. Will do. Out.
All right, so we got orders for that one. Wonder if we actually did clear out all the all right, move your search cone.
Roger. Out. Rescue down pilot. Roger. Pilot recovered. Out.
All right, you can return the
Returning
base,
to home plate. Will do. Out.
and they'll pick up the other pilots.
Pilot recovered.
There we go. So that should be all pilots recovered then. You guys return the base.
Can do. Out.
All right.
Can do. Out. Can do. Roger. Out.
You guys just check to make sure there's nothing on the flight route there, or on the flight route, on our planned route here.
Returning to home.
If I really want to go hog wild, we can bring in the AWACS to make sure there's no submarines poking their heads up. All right, you can return the base. And I think when those helicopters return the base is when we'll officially
Return to home plate. Can
call
do.
this Dunskies.
Base. Will do. Roger. Out.
A little unnecessary effort perhaps, but it's the last campaign mission, so I think we can afford that. And if we look in our message log, we can see a bunch of down pilot has been picked up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we have 10 down pilots on board, 2 of our own, 8 of the Russians. And our current mission is at 98% efficiency. So we, with that number, we very well might have destroyed all enemy forces, and that's just the two Hornets we lost. Yeah, that could very well be. But we shall be thorough. Just save that there, just in case we get another crash. It certainly would not surprise me if there was another submarine, especially here at the convergence point. There was one waiting to ambush everyone there if for whatever reason the scenario went on that long. But I think
Return to home plate.
bring you back to home and we will launch.
Take that aircraft off.
Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do.
Clear to launch aircraft. Will do. Roger. Out.
To the base. Will
You
do.
just go back to
Roger.
base right away. Yeah, he's not finding anything with down here either, so he might. The sub captains just might be seeing us trying to seeing our sonar buoys and maybe thinking they're the enemies or something. That's certainly a possibility. Is he just... All right, he is just sitting on the seabed floor. Okay, that's... Sure, I guess. I mean, if there was actually enemies coming through the ambush, yeah, that might be a good tactic, but at least he didn't take any damage.
Returning to base.
Bring you back. All right, I think at this point it's pretty safe to say we've probably secured freedom of navigation in this area. We haven't even found any more submarines that might have been part of the Russian battle group. This can definitely escalate to be a lot worse than it was as a mission. The Russians were also, for a reason, they didn't send a lot of bombers out towards me. Not like last time. Last time I had single-digit standard missiles remaining in the Philippine Sea up there when I was more or less able to stop all the missile attacks by destroying the Oscars, crippling the Russian battle group up there. The Japanese ships were kind of in on things at the time. And actually, the Oscars managed to evade detection for so long that they, fortunately, they started shooting missiles at the Japanese as well. So I actually had to throw out some Sea Sparrow missiles from the non-AG ships, because they're all pretty close together here. When the other one, these two guys were kind of detached on their own over here, while the Kongu was by the minefield. So that was a little nerve-wracking, them having to rely on guns, cannons, and ESSMs until they could get within range of the Kongu for protection. All right, so our first batch of pilots is returning to the Carl Vinson. And the second one is following shortly behind. Definitely a little on the low side for fuel, but that's all right. Oh, that's a torpedo. I thought that might have been art for a second, but nope, that is the torpedo. We should be able to see the battle group soon. Oh, there it is. I presume that might be one of the escorts. We'll know soon enough. Well, we're passing it by, so I presume that's one of the cruisers. Yeah, there's the carrier. Man, the carriers render with their model a lot further out than the than destroyers and cruisers do, apparently. All right. Just one last check of the map. Since they don't announce when they found the submarine, so I just want to make sure there's no submarines that have been suddenly discovered. All right. Come on in. Water's fine. Phew. All right. I think here is probably a good enough point to end. We've accomplished our objectives. All our helicopters are back. We don't see any other hostile forces in the area. Mission effectiveness 98%. We lost one Hornet killed by Ushakov with guns, which that one was legit since those Hornets decided to fly over the enemy battle group for some reason. And then one killed by Varyek with guns. Yeah, we'll say that one's legit too. But otherwise, our forces were unharmed and we managed to get both pilots back. Airport killed by Philippine Sea with Tomahawk, 2,000 points. Fencer hit ground, 100 points. Ushkov killed by Hornet with Harpoon. Otilchini Destroyer killed by Hornet with Harpoon. Grisha 3, Harpoon, Hornet. Grisha 2, Hornet, Harpoon. Pre-Boy, Hornet, Maverick. Assort, Hornet, Harpoon. Another Fencer killed by Tomcat with Phoenix. Orel killed by Orion with Harpoon. Backfire killed by Tomcat with Phoenix. Bear killed by Tomcat with Phoenix. Raining Facility killed by Hornet with Maverick. Sam Site 1 killed by Hornet with Maverick. Other killed by Prowler with Harm. Bezpruchny Destroyer killed by Hornet with Harpoon. Azov Cruiser killed by Hornet with Harpoon. Kuznetsov Carrier killed by Hornet with Harpoon, 3,000 points. Flanker killed by Philippine Sea with Sam. Another flanker killed by Tomcat with Phoenix. Varanosh SSGN killed by Orion with Mark 50. That would have been the Oscar class submarine. Helix Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Big 31 hit ground. Sounds like they had a bad location for their airport, so that might have been what saved us this time around. Is the aircraft, some of their aircraft might have just been hitting ground on takeoff instead of properly taking off, which is something you have to be aware of when you are designing scenarios in the game. If you put your airport in a bad spot, your aircraft are just going to hit a mountain and die. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker hit ground. Okay, so oh, it's so nice to see the fucking AI get a cold cat, even though they don't have catapults on the Kuznetsov. At least, do they? I don't think they do, because they have the ramp, right? But maybe I'm mistaken. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Foxhound hit ground. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Big 31 hit ground. Big 31 Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. Flanker Tomcat Phoenix. There was one MiG-31 still running around, apparently. He might have managed to return the base and then didn't launch again, which would have been enough to classify him as unharmed, even though his airport was annihilated. Here we have a bunch of flankers killed by Tomcats with Phoenix. Here's one killed by a Hornet with AMRAAM. Another killed by a Hornet with AMRAAM. Frogfoot Hornet Harm. So that one would have been Frogfoot Tomcat Phoenix. The one killed with Harm, that we definitely saw that one. Frogfoot Hornet AMRAAM. Helix Hornet AMRAAM. Helix Hornet Harpoon. That's another one we saw. Helix Tomcat Phoenix. Helix Tomcat Phoenix. Hornet Phoenix. Helix AMRAAM. Helix Hornet AMRAAM. Helix Tomcat Phoenix. Kilo 5 killed by Viking with torpedo, and Kakalot killed by Viking with torpedo. Russian carrier sunk. The Russians have been humbled with the loss of the Kuznetsov aircraft carrier. Kirov sunk. The sinking of the Russian Kirov class guided missile cruiser is testimony of your tactical prowess. Special Forces facility. Great job eliminating the Russian training facility within the time allowed. Kuril Islands. Final campaign region has been stabilized due to your stellar efforts. You are truly one of the elite fleet admirals of all history. Damn straight. So let's see. Yeah, all they had left at the end were those mines, which I don't think you can clear them in the game. So unfortunately, our submarines didn't do much of anything. That was the thing I liked about the first time I tried this when it crashed, is the Santa Fe down here had actually engaged the Oscar class submarine that was nearby launching missiles, and they managed to take it out with a torpedo. So that's like one of the few times in game the submarine managed to actually do something. But yeah, we can see, I'm willing to bet, I mean, you watch through all this, I'm not gonna do this replay, but I'm willing to bet they had another airfield too. I think that was the other difference. So I want to say the Russians had an airfield on this island that they didn't on this one. Maybe I'm misremembering. I'm pretty sure they had an airfield. But I'm sure if we see... Oh, yep. So we see the MiG-31. It launched. And I'm betting you it hit the mountain and disappeared. As you can see, the height there is rising pretty quickly. Or maybe that's preparing for the... Yep, there he goes. He launches. Oh, no, he actually... Well, let's see, he's hitting this mountain. No, okay, this is what they're hitting when they must be going onto their patrol route or something, and they must have been hitting there. All right. Backfire fencer. We managed to take those out pretty early on, so that helped. They weren't able to rearm and re-attack. Oh. Yeah, we got all the pilots too, so I'm very happy with that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's an end. Alright, so that's a baller animation, which is why I let it play out. But that was definitely just the, it was just the normal animation from the non-Jane's version starting the game. So I'm gonna look into that and see if that, if it really does just... I can't imagine it's playing the starting video for the end of the campaign, so that might be something, might be a bonus video for later. Or perhaps I'll just edit into this one. We'll see what it ends up being. But that is Jane's Fleet Command. Well, Sonal's Fleet Command with some Jane's elements back in it. So I really hope you enjoyed this series. This was a staple of my childhood. I loved it, and some of the gameplay definitely hasn't aged well. The weapon systems definitely haven't aged well. I mean, you look at how hampered you can be with the AMRAAM in this game versus the AMRAAM, the more modern AMRAAM variants in like Command Modern Operations, you know, and they're using the Russian stated ranges for their adders to put you at a disadvantage and stuff. So it kind of sucks, but and of course they give everyone adders, but yeah, I really liked it. There are obviously a lot of themes in the game that are still current today. Tension between Russia and Japan over the Kuril Islands. India and Sri Lanka, I don't think really... I mean, I know they had the whole Tamil Tiger thing, but that hasn't really been a hotspot. If anything, it's more India, Pakistan, India, China. Which I think there was a mission where we went up against India with Pakistan. Obviously, Ukraine being a focal point of conflict was part of several Jane's games at the time, and unfortunately, those predictions came true. Obviously, Yemen, was it the El Bab Strait or whatever the fuck it's called, right by Yemen, that being a hot point for attacks on shipping, that's come true. Tensions with Iran, that's come true. Israel fighting its enemies, that's come true. So unfortunately, a lot of these predictions, at least in the broad sense, not necessarily in the details, but just the broad sense of, hey, we predict there's going to be a conflict here, unfortunately did happen. But yeah, this game was a significant part of my childhood, and now knowing I've beat every mission, or could beat every mission, because there are a couple where it's like the British, the Argentine, the Falkland Islands mission. Like, obviously, I didn't even see that second battle group, but if I did, would have sunk it, or like missing the timing on the helicopter. It's like, okay, I could replay the whole thing and get it if I really wanted to, but just being able to beat all these missions kind of puts that to rest, especially some of those 4-star missions, and most especially the South China Sea mission, which we didn't do great on, but we did win it. So, because the fucking missiles just locked on the civilian merchants as soon as they could, and since they were being used by China as human shields, essentially, intentionally using them, and that was like, that's their whole purpose. That's the whole reason China kind of has an auxiliary fleet like that, is so they can be like, oh, you sunk civilians, when they're using them to screen their ships. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm ranting. So this game, as much as I loved it, some of those missions have been a bit of a grudge match for me. So by being able to take all the experience and knowledge that I've gained since then and apply it to the game and beat those missions has been very cathartic for me. And I definitely, if anyone's a fan of naval warfare simulators, I definitely recommend giving Fleet Command a pass. It's still, I think it's still worth a playthrough, even today, even with some of the glaringly obvious flaws and bugs we've seen, but definitely still worth it. So, just a quick look forward towards the future. I think, not quite sure what I'll do next time. We're not quite done with Fleet Command yet. I don't know, I'll make a decision later, but we're either I'm going to set up a mission editor tutorial, or we'll just go through some of the reference materials. I think I'll save the reference materials for last. We'll just go through a small mission editor tutorial, and then I'll use that to build a tutorial, because some people, I guess, they went through the tutorials and that must not have explained enough or something. So I'll make my own tutorial, and I think at that point, what I'll do once the reference material is done, once the editor showcase is done, I will install the Naval Warfare Project mod and show that off, because that's definitely, if you're going to spend any length of time in this game and do any mission editing, it'd probably be best to use that. Because that adds basically the whole modern arsenal to Fleet Command, and older stuff too. And it's kind of impressive how a bunch of modders basically made Fleet Command into kind of a pseudo CMO before CMO was a thing, But yeah, once I showcase that, then I think we can call this one done, and I can move on to this one. I'll probably swap with Battlefield. Battlefield 3. I have those recorded. I just gotta make the videos, and that'll free me up with recording too for a bit. Make that a little more manageable, which ironically enough, I think in December I don't need that as much, but we can get back onto a solid schedule there. So we're gonna head into the credits now, and with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.